Me, Ivo, looks like we have this to deal with again. I keep seeing it coming up on social media. Someone, probably Michael Love, is predicting the event for the umpteenth time. He has been predicting the event frequently over the past few years, and uses it to keep light workers on the hook, keep them hoping that the world will change, when in fact if you want your world to change you have to do it yourself. He's robbing you of the power you have by telling you someone else is going to make all your dreams come true. Doesn't this meme speak of the same thing? The only thing that's actually true in this whole meme is the fact that 5D is accessible now because it's a state of mind. How many times have you been in such a good mood that you've never even cared about all the abuse you've taken and how much you dislike having to deal with low vibrational 3D behavior? How many times? I've been there often, where I couldn't care less. I'm just so happy being in my own flesh, aligned with my own soul. That's 5D. Outer circumstances don't even matter when you're in that state of bliss, although they do tend to change to reflect your positive mindset and your vibration when you hold it long enough. I saw a video by channeler Brad Johnson, who channels primarily Adranis, on the event, and he channeled this 3 years ago. I'll link it below. He said we're going through the event even though there will be a final flash of light that will signify Earth's entrance into the fifth dimension. Same thing Ashtar said when I channeled him a few years ago, which I'll link below as well. He said don't call it the event, call it the process, because as you know by now, it's a process of going through gates of higher and higher light, usually around significant calendar dates and the solstices. We know we're going through them because the gatekeepers are telling us, for one thing, and because we feel great going up to the solstice and damned rough on the backside of it, like now. We just went through such a gate on the 21st and now, 3 days later, I'm just starting to feel better again. Ivo, what do you have to say about this? Ivo, my love, if you could see the love your world is bathed in constantly, you would forget about the event. Your need to focus on particular events is about your mind being trained in the matrix: birthdays, Christmas, solstices, holidays, weekends, and now one day that will set your world free, the grand solar flash day. As you pointed out, the fifth dimension is accessible to all who will meditate long enough, focus on the positive long enough, be of service long enough, and connect to one's soul. It is there. It has never been denied to you by God, yet you deny yourself by believing what you see in print and by what the pundits of Earth have to say about it. We of the galactic realm see so much more of what you are experiencing, and can relay that information to you. We see the energies you are being bathed and cleansed in, we see the realignment of your light bodies to their templates, we see the removal of dark ones from your planet, we see into the minds of your world's leaders and can influence their behavior. We see so much more, and so we can influence so much more of your lives because you allow others upon your planet to continue to limit you. You will wait for December 21st. Many will. And nothing will happen. Would it be a surprise if I told you, and I am telling you, that by this time energies will be such for magnificent changes to occur even without the event? You are all waiting for the third dimension to end, but you continue to believe in it and the lies it tells you, so this is your fault. Impatiently tapping your foot and crossing your arms and believing what someone who is lying to you is telling you is not the way to enter the fifth dimension. As Adranis says, this person will crash upon landing. The way to do this is to explore for yourself. Do not wait for the rest of the planet, but be the first. Believe you can lift your frequency high enough and you will be able to do so, if even temporarily. The fifth dimension is inside of you. It always was. You were always your own answer. Why do you believe the words of someone who continuously errs? Someone who has repetitively predicted the event or the release of project monies or the Saint Germaine funds? Why believe them when they are constantly wrong? Sheran is learning now that it is possible to create your own income. She set new targets for her book sales and is now reaching these targets. For no specific reason other than she wanted to see if she could reach these new sales heights. and she will be close to her target of selling 10 books per day because she specified she wanted to sell 10 books per day. Now it is happening. Only because she is creating that reality. She is not advertising excessively nor promoting our work. This is the physical, mental approach. She simply is magnetizing these results through the spirit. You can as well. Start with a small project like increasing your income by so many dollars per month or per year. Start with a small project of losing so many pounds and then begin to energize it by visualizing it. Start with a goal of being completely happy with your life and energize that goal. Whatever you need to change, you can. You do not need to wait for the world to cross the finish line. Do it now. Reach the fifth dimension yourself by changing yourself and your life. What do you need to change in order to embody fifth dimensional bliss? If you find yourself fed up with your current life, and I admit it is draining, but responding to it with disgust, unhappiness, the desire to see it change, is keeping your frequency down. Detachment is necessary. If detachment is difficult, then abstinence is necessary. Your reaction to the third dimensional world and the behavior you see around you is contributing to your lower frequency. If you wish to see the fifth dimension and align with it now, let go of your negative feelings towards this current world. You are there for a reason, and that is because you have negative feelings about it. Having negative feelings about negativity keeps you aligned with it. Being able to see the bright side, knowing that all will change and Earth will become the Eden it once was, understanding that this is a temporary process of learning and of increasing the light quotient within each person, is the way to rise above your complaints of third-dimensional Earth. And do not listen to pundits who predict erroneously. Liars do not predict the future. They are out of alignment with creation. Me, thank you Ivo. Ivo, my love, it is so easy, yet your people believe it is difficult. You can create a fifth dimensional state within you right now. Long before Gaia began her journey, many of you were anchored to the fifth dimensional matrix and were holding light for the rest.